And I go to complete a journey of the us do this. I have zero idea what this mason system even is. So I'm about to find out right now. Here we go. That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic in the present. But you'll soon be finding all this out for yourself. So this case is relevant. Which of magnified Grammar U's disciples will I figure? Where did the vanishing defendant Zach Grammar go? Again, that case never got solved. And he has been disappearing for 7 years. I forgot about that. I didn't. Well, I did for like 2 seconds. What dark truth looking behind the forged diary page? And who? I know who forged it. That one girl. And what about the girl who was up behind? Trucy Wright. Mason system. What even is this? The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. Detention center. The past. That's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first, you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. I'm already playing a game, so I can already think of it as one. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to get me to play a game in a game. I think it's right we are guided through this game. That terrible trial signing present forged evidence. And then half finished when the defendant vanished. What came of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so, too, do I have my own weapon, of course. My Magatama. Use that one-on-one to jump between the past and present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It's right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. Alright, so this is the present. So there's 4 clues in the present that some have been on this, probably. Besides, I had plenty of time, thanks to the Bar Association and Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. 7 years ago. It's the detention center visitor's room. What strange sight doth mine eyes behold? Excuse me? 2 men on either side of a single transparent pane. Yet seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fate walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines. Is there no proof that I forged anything? Nor proof that I took life by Dementor. Yet the exchange cannot hold me for long. The sage awaits, and what, may I ask, awaits you? A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall. But since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting and magnify Grammar U for one. Who pulled that trigger, Valiant or his partner Zach? His partner vanished before the answer can be found. I'm gonna get any closer to the truth. This is the place to start. Okay. I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent. Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear, and he never even touched it. Glory spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance itself is itself a revelation. Revealing what? Zach Grammar U killed Magnify. It's as good as a signed confession. That's certainly been public opinion's take on it. I grow tired of my cage, and the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into the magic right away? As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will be Valiant. And also, yes, now that my partner disappeared, Magnify's repertoire is mine. Valiant Grammar has a tradition to uphold. Is that true? See in this light, the trial was quite good to me. Verdict, no. Imagine if it was Valiant that killed him. I have zero clue how this trial's gonna end. It's gonna be crazy. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valiant. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnify's instructions as your partner. So I was, but only Zach Grammar followed them. Let us not speak anymore of who shot what. Now that my partner has vanished, the question is moot. I'm more interested in learning something else actually. What might that be? I want to know what Magnify had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick of his sleeve. Perhaps you do not know. Or what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. Magatama time, boy. I didn't think it would be that easy. The audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. My Magatama, one of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. You can tell me the locks on people's hearts, and if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Magatama starts it all, and the Magatama ends it. Finally, I can use the Magatama again. It's the trick of a sleeve. I'm flying by the seat of my pants this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life. Well, not long for this world. That's asking someone to commit murder. Yes, Amento was fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death. Can you explain? The troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. This is gonna be good. Can I read in there? Nope. The ripped out page. Now I see that everything's been set up. Also, I will present forged evidence to the court. Oh, this case could be the best one ever. Honestly, this is so much fun. This case is. So many unique parts of it that's never been in any other case. Proof of this danger. I don't have any proof of the danger. Ah, and this is your idea of danger. You don't agree, Mr. Valent. If you want my opinion... God. Okay. What's the danger? How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shooting canceled because someone might get hurt? Of course. What other reason could there be? Well, it could have been canceled because someone's already been hurt. Well, really? Fascinating, my Faust 4G friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned with what-ifs. It's concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot? Look, I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope you walk through it with me. Life was sacrificed so the show might go on, and this shows who it was. I think, wait. Oh my gosh, wait. Y'all, this case is literally one of the best ones I've ever played in my life. Top 5 case of all time. I think he killed him so that he would get the rights to the magic show. A word, if I may. Yes? Doesn't exactly you to know you stand at a critical moment in quest fail? Okay. Crap. Crap. Okay. Which one is it, bro? Crap. Take that! I'm locked in. Pistol. I made a mistake. I'm gonna get hurt. It wasn't that somehow. Life was sacrificed so the show must go on. Is there anything else in the diary that's over here? I don't think so. Where's life was sacrificed? Bro. I don't know if I can do all these at once or what. Do, 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 do. Take that. Wait, I have an idea. Could I maybe reset my Magatama if I were to exit and re-enter the scene? Maybe that would work? Because I end the inquiry and I redid the inquiry. Didn't work. Crap. Oh, my time to... Okay, so someone got hurt, but who got hurt? It's not a person that got hurt, right? I don't know, man. Syringe? Syringe. IV report. I'm gone. Bro! Literally, this is so bad. Because they couldn't keep resetting. I should have made a save. I don't know why I didn't. Thought maybe I'd get all my stuff back if I don't know. Pistol. Take that. Take that. Godot. All that work. Blah blah blah. Who did they shoot? Oh, I wasn't the dude. There's like 2 evidences left that I have, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna look it up on YouTube, that section, because I've done every evidence except for 2, and I could care less. I'm getting this done right now. Take that. Yeah, I know it is. One second, please. Am I supposed to do other bits first or what? I don't know if I gotta do an order or what. But I'm just gonna end the inquiry. I just do the other one for now. 7 years ago, just court defendant line number 2. Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. But I do think we're having to declare victim this way. This trial is over. Ah, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Zack? There's one thing which may clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I'm talking about this. Disappeared. Mr. Enigmar. Defendant's gate. Find him. Quick. Bailiff. Close all lights in the building. On the double. He must not be allowed to escape. I came here on that fateful morning, but I saw my badge, but now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have to go to investigate. Hey, you there, sir! Down the hands, floor on your head, now and now. What's the big idea? My ears. No unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in here. But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Zoink! I just say it like it is, sir. You're usually wrong. Been on the precinct. Lost my friends. My girl need my wallet. We've met before, haven't we? On a case, 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir? Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There's no past. There's only now. Sir! Okay. You're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court bailiff, Mike Beacon, do service, sir. I've asked to meet with the bailiff at this court so the magician escaped. We try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me, sir. But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. So you were in charge of security at town invasion? I'm dying over here. Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir. Down the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. Guess I wasn't the only victim. The last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year, tragedy struck a rising throughout the precinct. Also, case files 4 times in 3 days. They fired me. That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir. Force Sergeant Square 1, a lowly bailiff. But uniform. Took with me the souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here. The sun rises on the court bailiffs, full of hope, then tragedy strikes. Is there anything you can do to tell me about it? About that Grammy's disappearance. Oh, the humanity. That's enough of that. Well, yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in the court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door wasn't open, slam, and some guy's face was right there in front of me. Face. So you saw some suspicious coming your way. Yes, and I, being a bailiff still standing, I gave chase. I chased that still cat all the way down the hall, sir. I'm diagramming the court building here. Aha! This court room number 7. That's where I was, sir. All by myself. Nary friend called my own. Okay. And which way did Zach Grimmy run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up like this and around the corner. Like that. So I, with no delay, ran after him, no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw the magic man run to the vent lobby. Swiftly, I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Why? I remember it like it was right here. Because it was. Lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room. I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room. The magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. He was just gone. That's impossible. Yes, that word. Oh, how many times even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Okay, I won't say it again, promise. But you have to admit, it's impossible. Difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing here at all, sir. That's right, nothing was here. Sir, how could he talk so loud and still behind something? So Zach was in this room when he vanished. Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eyes. That Russell cat, that flowing cape, he ran right in here, right inside this room. So cat, cape, that's Zach, right? But sir, look at the room. There's not a single place to hide. Sir, there's nothing I can do, but nothing, sir. What about now? Have any ideas? Sir, ideas about what exactly, sir? If you don't mind me asking. You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick you might have used to disappear like that? Only 2 for you. Psycholock, I should have known. The disappearing trick. Okay, Mr. Meekins, what do you know? Spit it out. Hey, who, what's this atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something, I'm gonna find out what. Zach Grimmy vanished from this room. How do you do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say that. Sir, why are you so nervous if you're hiding something? Well, sir, you see, all the time, sir, I was here, and listen, it was impossible. What could such a little girl possibly do anyway? What did you say? New York, sir, did I just say something, sir? No, you screamed at the megaphone ears. There was someone else in the room, wasn't there? Sir, I'm gonna have to invoke my right to remain standing while talking. It's okay, Meekin. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who that was in the room today. Choose the Enigma. Sir! I've never seen that girl until the other day. Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it. Sir! Sir, that day, she was here, in the room, sir. But he wasn't. You chased her into this room, not him? Sir, in my days as a police officer, literally days, I went a thing or two. Oh, okay, just one thing, but it was how not to take a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician. 7 feet? Zach isn't that tall, is he? You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a logo for Zach Grammer you. But you saw something. Therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? I have zero clue what the trick is, bro. Okay, I'm ending inquiry. Let's go to Ryan Colossus. Alright. 7 years ago, Ryan Colossus. Yo, morning. Oh, I'm so glad you came. You okay, Daddy? Did they pick it on you? I'm fine as always. This old boy's here to help me after all. That's your man, do you? Good morning. Let's keep the outfit you have on. Thanks. My first show today after all. 2 weeks have passed since then. I called into my office. Juicy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I'm calling around. It's hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you want to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. Won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you like. I could totally look up the places you might like to stay at. This is so weird. Mr. Tony, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you. Huh? Really? So, if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family? Huh? I guess so. Getting weirder. Mr. Tony? Actually, why don't you call me Nick? You can call me Dad if you like. It doesn't have to be today or anything. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. That was quick. Yes? I moved here. I switched schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid lunch in my law school for years. Thanks. In this office? It's a little wow. Little cola goes a long way, you know. Oh, Daddy, you got 5 from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I work twice as hard. We'll get through this. Juicy, how old are you? Oh, I'm 8. If I don't let appearances deceive you, I'm a young professional. Think we will be just fine. Oh, thanks. Why does it feel like Daddy in charge? So, Daddy, you got 5 million lawyer, right? You could at least kind of look satisfied when I say that. Oh goodness, Tracy. It's actually kind of hard for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, is that full of pride? My other daddy wasn't to talk about that. Actually, that's pretty accurate. So here's my idea. Make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? No one to be a friend of school that way. Well, I want to, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than the law. Or even much about law if you were to ask the people. Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead. You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent? You got me, don't you? I'm a professional. Professional? Yep. After all, I am directly descended from the famous Zach Grammy. Directly descended to your father. Oh, and now I'm directly descended from the famous Street Fight too. I'm taking 8-year-old just massage my ego. Can you tell me more about your daddy, or Zach Grammy? Daddy? Sure thing. Which daddy was that again? So amazing. Biggest stars to a Grammy. And they're big. Grammys. They weren't television a lot. I haven't seen them on much recently, come think of it. I think magic happens when you put Zach and Valiant Grammy together, you know. Unless they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage. And this is Trout swam up the giant waterfall. Let me guess. There was a giant fish waiting for him at the top? I wish I could see more Daddy's magic. I shouldn't have brought it so soon. What would happen to me? Would Daddy and Mommy have gone? Mommy? Yeah. Well, Mommy. I haven't tried anything but Treaty's mother. But I have a magic and a great daddy, even if he is employed. Unemployed. You know, I think things are gonna be okay. I wonder if she'll talk about her mother. Petrucci, you're a professional? Yes. It's like that thing they say. Baby frogs go to be frogs. They say that? I always thought it was funny though. What was? Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that word for kids. How stupid. Right. So in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy. That's right. Well, I want to see a trick. You're gonna do a magic trick? Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all. That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da! Hey folks, Mr. Hat. I gotta say it's good to be seen. Yeah! Whoa, that was startling. Wait, why is she wearing blue now? She was wearing red then. Why just switch to blue? The amazing Mr. Hat. Isn't he great? Your friendly Mr. Hat. At your service. Something makes an impression, doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy. Though my routines do get a bit hitty times. Huh? Get it? Hitty? My friend neighborhood hat. That's to give me a heart attack. The amazing Mr. Hat added the record. Can you tell me about your mommy? Is that okay? Mommy was so pretty. She's like an angel on stage. On stage, you mean Daddy? Yep. She was always there with Zach and Malin, smiling. But then she went away. Went away? It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back. Maybe so. I cried then a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here. This is your mother? She's beautiful. Her name's Chalisa Grammy. Poor girl. I didn't know what mom made her missing. Yep. All her relatives are cooked due to magic. You won't. Don't worry. I won't vanish, promise. Right. You can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. I guess I'll rate as a backup plan. Tracy's locket, add the record. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask you so much all at once like that. It's okay. After all, we're family. I hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow. But what? But are we representing anyone? Menu, that makes 2 days. I think you need to make more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent. Oh, I'm sure that's something you get it. Well, when you put it that way, you mean you don't have any tricks? No standbys? This one I do. A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket. Okay, I'll think of something. That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow. Welcome to the team. There you go. The team, right. So that's it for that one. Okay. That was easy. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Tracy became Tracy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost these first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Tracy, happy, smiling Tracy, she's my light. There we Tracy. The Mason system. So that's complete. Good. Does it unlock a present or no? Okay, I think I gotta complete everything in the past to make a present. So I was at Drew Studio in the past. Back when that old dude was alive. 7 years ago, Drew Studio. I figured you'd come here sooner or later. I decided on the sooner, for your mission, was it? I haven't done anything illegal. I didn't come here to find about past events. I want to ask some questions. I suppose you have that right. That day, the entire court descended to chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit, it made quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Danny's right, was it? I only said what I can. I'm not sure, but it's like I'm being watched intensely. Oh, this is my daughter, Vera. Say hello. This Vera case is gonna be crazy. She's gone. Shall we begin then? I get how this case from 7 years ago is relevant to this today. I get that. Judging from this place, you're a painter? Not sadly, a profitable one. I've never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. I wouldn't be able to get by if it was only me. Your daughter. Her mother grew weird of me and left. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. That's why I began my other occupation, forgeries. But again, Vera was the one doing the forgeries. So look at me with those eyes. I know what did I do? More than half the paintings that they bring me are stolen. And who knows what my carpets are used for. But some of your works aren't paintings, correct? You may not believe me when I tell you this, but that was my first work outside of painting. What? I think it would be used as evidence in a murder trial. I never even imagined the possibility. Then why did you take your job? I was well paid. Very well paid. I think he feels worse about it than I do. The past is hard to escape. Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. So apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not going to be quite so easy. He's trying to forget what he made. I forgot to remind him. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed your life as a man. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. I knew it would be difficult to escape this. Then, let's talk. Okay. Well then, ready to tell me about this work that you did? It was unlike anything I'd attempted before. I guess it would be a little different from paintings. That's not what I mean. In all my previous work, it sufficed to create a copy. This wasn't a copy? The client gave me 2 things that day. The first was a sample page as reference. The second, a printed document I can only summarize was written by my client. So you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who was your client? As I said in court, I did not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? Remember though, Vera was the one that was doing the stuff. Man, this case is so good. If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them, not personally, right? Ah, Psycholock, of course. It seems like you're hiding something. Tell me about this work. Hope I have enough evidence now for this. I love the progression of the Mason system. You gotta do them all. You can't do one at a time. You have to do them all and then go back and stuff. Let's hear then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Mitchum? I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I never met the client. True, when I asked the client's name, there were no Psycholocks in sight. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I've made my stand. I'm backing down now. So let's switch from hiding. The forger. The forger. He's hiding the forger. He wasn't even the forger. I can pretty much piece together what it is from what you said. What is it then? You told me what you knew about the client, and I couldn't see any Psycholocks. Psycholocks? That's what sort of asylum security or new hairstyle, perhaps? But then they did show up, didn't they? Who was your client? As I said in court, I don't know. Really? even for such a suspicious request? Again, I know Vero's the one doing it, so if it was me, I want to know about a lot. I never met them, not personally. Not personally. Those words trigger the Psycholock. Again, with the Psycholocks, now I really must know what they are. So he didn't meet the client, but someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence? Perhaps I'm hung up on this lock business, but I'm afraid you've lost me. Yeah, well, I didn't come here to talk about Psycholocks. As long as I come to that conclusion, doesn't matter how I got there. And your conclusion is? The real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Mitchum. Poppycock. I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could have been with me? That's the real question, isn't it? The forger wasn't you, then I don't have many other people to choose from. I actually like this one a lot, because there's really... I know the answer, right? It obviously tells me the answer. Vera Mitchum. The real forger is your daughter, Vera Mitchum, isn't it? Ridiculous. My daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Wright. I've always been more one for landscapes, not surrealism. Nice comeback, but you're taking your boots. I've got you now. The only two people with access to the studio are you and your daughter. The Psycholocks tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. I feel very much on the verge of going Psycholock myself. There we go. Got him. So Phoenix already knew that it was her. I'm excited to find out what this flippin' thing is, bro. The thing that Phoenix had. That gave Apollo. What is in that envelope? It says open it when the time is right. I don't know how you knew, but you're right. The one who made this page was my daughter Vera, not I. She's only 12, a genius, you might call her. Precious, precocious little girl outshouting her father. There's been a lot of that going around lately. I let her play in the studio, and she watched me. She taught herself in that way. The drafting tools and analytical devices I bought when they became necessary. They're my little paintings now. Oh, do I detect a little bit of fatherly pride? So Vera was the one who made this page. Would she know who the client was then? Actually, the client came once. Here, to the studio. What? Why didn't you say so sooner? But their faces were covered, and they did not want to talk to me. So, they talked to their daughter? I will speak only with the client, or the artist, like the client told me. Not little girl is the key to our mystery client's identity. Okay, what do I do now? Maybe I should talk to her father a bit more. Is it time to turn my attention to Vera? Doesn't know what it sounds like. Let's see. Talk to Vera. Mr. Mitchum, I have a request. Let me guess. You'd like to speak to my daughter. Can I? My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She's quite shy. Seems so, actually. With only one exception. Which one? Oddly enough, it was that client. At the studio while they talked. I returned when they finished and she was laughing. It was the first time I'd seen anything of the sort. So who is the client then? To make her laugh like that? Please, let me speak of her. Alright. Hello, Vera. Uh-oh, this could be tough. Vera, was it? Would you like to have a friendly chat? Things right. Ex-lawyer and pianist. I'm still looking for the keys that say, do you read me? I can't find them anywhere. I'm no good at this. I need something to get through this girl. Vera, was it? Would you like to have a friendly chat? Things right. Ex-lawyer and oh, come on! They're gonna present something to you. What do you think about this? I think I'm very nervous. I need something to get her attention, but what? The trap. What do you think about this? The locket? Maybe I go to another one. I'm gonna go to another one. Detention center. Yep, okay, that's how it works. I gotta, yes, this is so good. This is actually a really great system. So it's never possible. I can do this. Pistol. There we go. So I think the other trick was Mr. Hat. Wait, the person you shot was the mom. Please say it was her. But that's Zach Grimy's wife, and Tracy's mother. Talessa, I believe, if it was the name. Ah, Alakazam. Yes, I knew it was her. So Talessa got shot and killed in an accident. But how can you say this? How can you say she was struck by one of her bullets? Something odd about it. Talessa was at the greatest risk of being shot, and this is clearly shows how much danger she was in. Crap. Where she stood. Broke two of the cycle locks. Let's go back to the here. I need this to do it. Take that. I gotta do this. Was adjourned. Boy, Bill. Okay, Tracy right. Alright, bye bye bye. Tracy. Tell us the grammar you. Got him. Hopefully I can get this last one. Sir, I might just be up to... Okay. Mr. Hat, Mr. Hat, Mr. Hat, Mr. Hat, Mr. Hat. What's that? That goes save a trick. They made the Mr. Hat. She uses it in her show down at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar? So, it wasn't a waking dream, was it, sir? Come again? That night, on stage, I saw a vision, except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat. He really exists. Got him. There we go. Remember clearly, though the details are a little vague. Zach Grammy exited the courtroom. Escape Chase and quoted him in the corner room, sir. Zach Grammy, don't even think you can escape Meekins. Down your hands, flow on your head. Hello? Is that mister? No, that is... Sir, I'm turning things like, sir. Zach Grammy, do you know him? Oh, I love Zach Grammy. His act is the best. I'm a big fan. I see. That's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Anyway, that's the very same Zach came to this room, but no one's been except me. But he has to be somewhere. Under the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. I got it. So, Juicy was his accomplice. Imagine my astonished surprise when 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him, Mr. Hat. I couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, I thought it had all been a long dream. The dream lasted a week, but it wasn't the magician who disappeared, it was Mr. Hat. I got it, so he was even chasing him. So it seems complex. What really happened with that? It was quite simple. But that wasn't all. Another person got on the act. She was standing in front of the lobby too. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? So, while you were standing in shock and amazement, the magician ran out the corner, and Foxy went through the closest door into lobby number 1. That's the way he came in. He turned the corner in rather lukewarm pursuit. And at that very moment, Tracy runs into lobby number 2. Then all she has to do is chuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. Then I saw the cape. Zach Grammy's red cape floating like a cape. And sounding, sir. All my days of posing queries and making queries and chasing queries wasted. It was as if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone I left by the side of the road to die. The scattered remains of a messy eaten chocolate prophet. Such sweet sorrows. Sorry, I had no idea how much you could suffer on account of this case. It's an honor, sir. I've apologized to people many times, sometimes more than once. This is the first time anyone's ever apologized to me. Actually, about that girl. Sort of regarding now. Is that so? Sir, you should know that I'm harboring no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor. Okay. I let the defendant escape. That's a stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues to wearing the blues. Someday, sir, we stand side by side with the take There, Mr. Meekins, this is a free ticket to the show on the bar. You won it. It's an honor, sir. Sir, I can count the number of things I've had taken from me, sir, but no one's ever given me anything for free. Right. I'll see you in court next time, then, sir. Look forward to it. Okay, I completed that one. All eyes were on Zachary Emery that day in court until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery is revealed, but the magician remained out of sight. It will be 7 years before I met him again. So I do meet Zachary Emery again, so he comes back. Oh, this case is going to be an all-timer when it's done. I cannot wait to see how this all ends. Is there any present scenarios now? Bushwell Club. Unlocked. Unlocked 1. I don't know if I need to do that. Okay. I don't think I have anything to get this done right now. Or through studio. So I'm going to go to the present and just go from there. Incident. But y'all, the very first person, Shady Smith. But he died though, right? Was that not Shady Smith? You're supposed to call an identity, so it's comfortable. Later then. I am, no. So if you hum it, I can play it. So Shady Smith is Zach Emery. Just kidding, I don't do requests. How about a different sort of request? You see, I play cards. Oh, a customer. Wait, so he's dead right now. Zach Emery is dead. And Christoph Gavin killed him. I was hoping someone could come in and save me from Night of the Keys. I seek a true competition. I've heard the Borscht Club is placed for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And this is? Which one yours? Wait, the reporter's here. What? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just your friendly newsman. Oh, you will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I'll send a moment. Competition will be between us, no others. The Bright Talent Agency represents 2 artists, and I'm number 2. I play piano, well, sort of. It's actually just a front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started, I don't remember. I'm good, real good. It didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Borscht Club to win a real game. That guy's never lost. People don't have to come up here and tickle the ivory. They come to watch you out cards. Play cards. That first case. Is this a CD Photo Club? No, it's a restaurant. We don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. But real players carry cash, and they're always thirsty. Hey, any source of income for the club owner. No, it's defeat. I'll take you to the room. The hideout, yes. Before we go, yes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shady Smith. Oh, and I'm Clark Brushel, news reporter. No. Phoenix Wright. Huh? You must always command the eyes and make it core instructions. You still don't know who I am. Happy night. Oh! Zach Emery. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot be kindly guilty. What are you talking about? So, okay. So Shady Smith was Zach Emery. Mr. Enigmar. That is crazy, but I guess on the double. You must not be allowed to escape. You can't be. But you're Zach Emery? Yes. The reincarnation of the act of the century. Pity I only have an audience of 1. You, Zach Emery. This must be a bad dream. The sense guy ruined my life. You there? Duh. You'll play soon. Ready the room. Olga Orly. Duh. I'll be preparing the hideout for you. Olga Orly. Didn't know Spark Brush was here. Are you really him? The Zach Emery? Now I am Shady Smith. Remember this. How many years has it been now? 6? Actually, in exactly 3 days from now, I'll be 7. I caused you much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Trucy? I mean, she's fine. I've got her working already. Hope you don't mind. I need to hardly express my gratitude, but you haven't. This is why I've come. That and a settlement of cards. But what you mean poker? Those eyes. He's serious. I spotted everything above all else. And so, I decided that I went tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything's about the competition, all else is secondary. Perhaps you should take time to talk before you play. I know you have much to ask me. And you. Completed that day 7 years ago, too. Oh, yes, you must have been surprised. Called attention then out of the blue. 2. 1. Showdown time. It's all coming together. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I played for a long time. Only lost twice. It was the first. The man I killed, of course. You choose defense or by playing poker. Got someone hired, others fired. When you compete, you see man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know that you do. Trucy's power? Trucy. She's in a class of her own. For 7 years, I've played poker against Borscht Club. I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. She sends me signals. Daddy, he's got a good... You might have a chance to get quick. Better call him soon. So he's been cheating in poker for 7 years? She telling me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their actions is a staple of performance magic. Those are Tracy's design possess far greater skill. Her line. Recall, you were the second man to whom I've lost. It magnified grammar. That was the first time I learned this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the grammar blood or something? What? I'm sorry, but it is not something told by the outsiders, and there's nothing you need to know at the time. Some kind of grammar secret then, fine. She's teaching this year? She's still trying to rest following footsteps, you know? I see. When I planned my disappearing act, it was the thought of her that can be paused. Wait, you're planning on vanishing at the get-go? Yes, and for that I must apologize. However, I cannot be found guilty that day. Because of this. This? A transfer of rights. Did you see the signature? A transferal. That's magnified grammar signature, isn't it? If I give all rights to the secret staging and performance of magic to the recipient named below. The recipient's name is you, Zach Grammar. Yes, it is I. Wait, this page looks torn. You recall the diary, yes? That's the real page! First, take a close look at the diary. That was the real page. Note that the page has been clearly ripped out. This just so happens. I hear what I believe to be the missing page. Let me see that. How could I forget? That's where our paper lost my attorney's badge. This is the real page that was shown from the book. Magnify gave it to me that night. You could have told me this earlier, like 7 years earlier. Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from Courtroom. Greatest of magnified Grammy's illusions are true art. As such, they are well protected by this document. Only its bearer may perform its illusion on stage. Sounds like a pretty important thing to have if you're just a disciple. As rightful heir to the heart, I too wanted a rightful heir. Rightful. I'm sure you know who I chose as my successor. Your daughter. That's why I first all to come here tonight. Russell. Sir. Ah, here you go. What's this? A letter passing the rights I've inherited to Trucy. I would have you sign here as a witness. But I'm not a lawyer anymore, and you need a public notary. Besides, I may not look it, but I'm a certified notary. You are. By day, I wear notary's glasses and have for news. Also by day, I wear reporter's glasses and a notarized. When I take off the glasses, I can't see very well. Your signature, please. This is the first reason I've come here tonight. Transfer of rights out of the record. Ah, I finally figured it out. Now I know why you come out hiding only now. It's been 7 years, you said? Precisely. Because of all the coverage situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was vanished from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they'll lose all rights as a living person after 7 years from that day. Not to mention all the possessions. Exactly, which is why I'm here. I risk showing my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up, you might say, I'm securing my daughter's inheritance. But do you really need this document? Why wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically? Not in this case, I'm afraid. This case? Yes, I received the performance rights from Magnify Grammy. However, this was done secret, without witnesses. Before Magnify died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, Zach Grammy, and Valiant Grammy. Not Trucy. I see. So you do need this document. I've known Brushel since before I vanished. He's a man I trust. Now, only 3 know of my rebirth. And Brushel was also there for the current case. I got it. Mark Brushel. Talissa Grammy, it doesn't say she's deceased though. The only ones that are deceased is Magnify, right? And Drew Mitchum was still alive in this part right here. Interesting. This game is insane. And so, is Talissa still alive? I took the liberty of looking at Trucy's background and found he had no other close kin. Is that you say? Okay. I was kind of hoping you'd say something about the mother at this point. But everyone else, but Trucy's mother is a mystery. This person in the photo is Trucy's mother? How did you come by this? Trucy showed it to me. She said her mother was gone. Then it is so. Huh? She's gone. What more is there to say? Lots? Oh, I know. Whoa, you're still here? According to my in-depth research, Trucy's mother magnified Jeremy's only daughter, end quote. But what? Magnify's daughter? Is that true, Mr. Zach? Threshold, you say too much. Dictum. In any case, Mr. Wright, this discussion is over. The last of Gramley, she's the most mysterious of the whole lot. She's been mentioned like twice, that's it. You just got it to more weapons, clearly. Well, the prelude may have been longer than the main attraction. Shall we begin a game? My final competition. Final, why? As you said, I've come out of hiding today to make this document legally binding. Once that is done, I shall slip once more on the ground. Without seeing your daughter? It would be pissed if I did not. 7 years ago, we played. 7 years ago, I lost. I already lost the Magnify. I do not care to lose another. And I've heard that you never lose. Just a rumor. Yes, for it is impossible to never lose, unless one has anything to one's sleeve. The magician, it causes me no irritation. To think of me a lawyer might be out there, pulling the wool over so many eyes. Hey, I just signed your document for you. Maybe you should try lining up? That was that. This is this. For my final competition, I will destroy your perfect record. This will be my final performance. You're warned. This guy is beyond serious. So much for finding me any cards. Russell, you may leave. Oh, but it's your last game. I mean, what a scoop. I punched and I punched, but still, it's not enough. I just remembered the feature for prior engagement. Toodles, gentlemen. Oh, nice meeting you, piano man. So let's begin. Dealer. Ta, you'll be witness to our competition. Ta, it is an honor for me. How have I seen her around here before? Oh, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name. Do you know it? After a fashion. Listen, Phoenix Wright. One come in much from a true competition. Remember this. The grammar power. I was close to understanding it, but I needed more. I knew where to get it. Tracy's mother. I need to meet that reporter again. That was clear. And one other thing. From the moment my final competition was back again that night. So I never even had a shot to use my Magatama. I guess I wouldn't have done anything. A name was going through my head. The name of a man now in prison. The name Zach Grammy to you, but how and why? Alright. Solitary Cell 13. Oh, I get it. I haven't completed that yet, but I've unlocked a new one. This is actually a very fun part of the game. Let's do Solitary Cell 13. Oh, who's the man in prison? Present day, Central Prison, Solitary Cell 13. Christoph Gavin! Well, isn't this an unexpected surprise? What errand brings you down to my cramped confines? Gavin. The man who killed Zach Grammy. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright? Revenge for the events that took away your training badge 7 years ago? The facts like my logic, straight and true. Nothing changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Fine. I'm glad we could have it so tete, right? Look well, Phoenix, right? You too. Gavin. Christoph Gavin. Life has been full of surprises for both of us. I've no doubt you've never expected to lose that attorney's badge of yours. Oh crap, Chase Smith was the name of the man you killed. Do you know who he really was? Who he was? Zach Grammy. You know, the defendant? I remember him, of course. You say Chase Smith was Zach? Impossible. Don't even try to tell me it was a coincidence. What did I just say? Life is full of surprises, don't you think? After that trial, you were arrested and found guilty, but your motive was never made clear. A mistake I plan to remedy. Don't turn anymore, Phoenix, right? What possible conclusion do you think this investigation here can lead to? I killed a man named Smith for Bob because I'm an evil human being. Low-key, W admittance. Isn't that enough? Not for me, it isn't. I need to know why you did it, Gavin. You recall a case 7 years ago. Yes, the trial where Zach Grammy pulled his famous advancing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and adoration for that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor Bill's attorney, was it? That was when I met you, wasn't it? Was it now? The Bar Association Review Board voted unanimously for the strictest punishment. Unanimous. Save for one dissenting opinion. Yours. It was my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position, after all. For 7 years we've been friends. Yeah, I still don't understand you. But right, your friendship towards me was never pure. You suspected me then as you stood down, don't you? Honestly, right now I'm not sure what I think. You didn't just brain a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it. Persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remember something. Oh wait, in the first case they said they were never going to figure out the motive, and then okay, this game is so good. The night of our game, Zach Grammy mentioned your name, Gavin. I saw familiar faces into this restaurant. Oh, this case is so good. So much lore, everything's getting revealed. After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned on me. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Don't hit him. Hard. Me? Please. I'm confident. Be here any minute. On your hands. Should have done that. Oh, this is so good, this game is. I have to know. Why did you kill Chase Smith? No, Zach Grammy. Psycholock. 5, and they're gold locks. Whoa. I've never seen psych locks like these. Dark, cold, full of despair. Can I even lock these things? Something wrong, right? No, it's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. Life is to be taken easy, you know? He's doing his nails. I can't even do the cycle lock yet. I can't even do the cycle lock, y'all. It won't even let me do it. That's crazy. Okay. Interesting. Well, this is news to me. I wish that Mr. Beast. 5 cycle locks. I can't even activate them with my Magatama. Present, maybe? Christoph Gavin. Christoph Gavin. Apollo Justice. Christoph Gavin. There we go. Okay, that's Grammy's secret. I've known about this power of Trucy's. It's like you can see right in people's minds. The first time I saw it do it blew mine. After you were done having your mind blown, you took to play cards with you. God needs words the hand, I always say. Get it myself and no such power. But Trucy does. Why is that? Glass of Grammy? I will not speak of that. Glass is officially missing, correct? And I think I know why I don't want to talk to her. Zero clue. Yeah, I could examine stuff, but why would I do that? Is there anything I could maybe get from like examining stuff? Or no? That's all I can think of here. Okay, take that. Let's do this. Take that. Alright, Valiant Grammy. Is Valiant the real killer? killed Dream Mission. There we go. Oh, I suck at this game. Where's she stood? Where is Lissa stand? I don't know, bro. I'm close. I'm close. Do studio. I really don't know what to do right now, man. Call Trace 13. What's envelope? The yellow envelope! That envelope didn't bother me since I came in here. It's not nice to pick up people's mail. You get mail here in jail? I do, though. They read it first, apparently. Still, I am allowed to pressure correspondence. Packages and like are a different matter, however. Looks like a sneaky peek is out the question. No, he's got... Christoph Gavin's got the yellow envelope, bro. Gavin's got the yellow envelope. So Mission sent it to Gavin. I didn't even see that. W. Claver, W. Christoph Gavin. Now follow slips in the pocket. Good. Okay, I'm gonna examine every other thing and then go from there. Nice roses. Taking care of this one here. Best. Come on now, I started to feel bad for you. No, of course. She's done by the roughly. I already did the Bull Sport Club. I guess to examine a bit more. That's what I'm missing here. It has to be. There's only 2 more here that are relevant. Probably just Drew Studio. Nothing here to examine, so there's gotta be some of the Drew Studio I can examine. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be what I'm missing here. Okay. Paint. Cents. All right. What's this? Painting for analyzing, paint a bit. There's an age. It could be Wangle. All right. Red envelope. It's still here. Maybe I'll just file over on here for a look. Yeah, that's the red envelope from 7 years ago. Same? Oh, please don't touch that. Okay, trouble. Julie Grammy. That's Delissa. The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year. That's Delissa Grammy. The Grammys went the higher the probability. Not anymore. I thought the one that was Spanish on the face of the earth. So that's what the stamp was. Oh wait, how did it have been Delissa? That has to be Delissa Grammy. That was, yes. Okay. Quite bored. Yo, Phoenix Wright is, can I play time travel? And I'm telling y'all why right now. I can literally show Vera from 7 years ago the flashback, Christoph Gavin's specific nail polish, right? It says found in Christoph Gavin's cell in the present day. It's not like it's her own nail polish. This says specifically Christoph Gavin's nail polish. I show it to Vera. She has no reaction, but that's because she doesn't know that it's from the future, girl. If only you knew that. And then there's this. My stamp. Hey, she spoke. She can talk. Yeah. So the stamp. How can I keep her talking? Didn't you make her me amazing? Ah. Yes. Oh, I especially like those two. Second balance. I mean, they're so magical, aren't they? Aren't they? Yeah. Whenever I go to one of the shows, I'm like, whoa, they're magic. You know? Me too. Me too. I love them. They're so cool. It's like magic. Yeah. All right. She's talking. Not saying much, but it's a start. One saw them father the other day. The opening ceremony at the Grammy Museum of Magic. The Grammy Museum. They have one of those? Guess it makes sense now. They have their own commemorative stamp. So I've been to one of their shows just once when I was little. One father. The Grammys on stage. It was like a dream. Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, putting it back together to do it all. Yeah. Maybe you can keep telling us about this. You know, about Zach and Gallant maybe? Oh, sure. All right. Better take it to Gallant and change their mind. Zach and Valent. They're the best in the world, huh? Oh, you mean Chibi Grammy? Of course. Father gave it to me. Your father. But I asked him about it. He didn't know how you got it. I guess I took it. Yeah, took it. Father got a letter from that person. That person? You mean that letter was from the client? Oh, we talked about the Grammys forever that day. I'm sure that's why I have that. I was sending that stamp. Then wanted to send it back, so I took it. There's Tiki, one of his client, so they were trying to get on our kid's side. Grab the stamp, updating the record. I don't go outside much. I like painting here. Why don't you like to go outside? There's bad people out there. Well, true, but there's a lot of good people too. Actually, I should tell you. She was almost kidnapped once. Kidnapped? Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house. I see. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. She said she went to the Grammy Museum. With you, in fact. Oh, yes, actually, she was quite insistent on it, much to my surprise. That was the first and last time she expressed such a desire to me. That person gave me a good luck charm. A good luck charm. When I absolutely had to go outside. Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. From that client, actually. She won't tell me what it was. Father, I told you to keep that secret. From that client, huh? This is what I have to hear about. The client had to have been Delissa. So your father told you you're good at painting all sorts of things? I really like painting, a lot. Father's always very happy when I paint them exactly the same. So you did this too? Oh, yes, that was my first job. Your first. All I used to do was paint the same thing I saw. This was totally different. The pen slips in the way the writer held the pen and the pressure on the nib. I had to use a microscope and analyze it on the computer. She seemed happy. Odd, her work was the last nail in the Grammy coffin. Guess someone told her. So, you met the person that asked you to do this job? And you talked with them? What's this about a good luck charm you received? I can't talk about it. Eh? If I do, it won't work anymore. That's what I was told. Yeah, but I really have to know. Psych lock for you. Right, so time to do some psych lock unlocking. Take that! I love how the mystery is getting revealed, man. Like, you have to do... Like, I love the order and the progression system of this Mason system. It's so much fun. I seem trusted this client. Quite a lot, in fact. Because they gave you the stamp. Capcom are masters at their job. No, that's not why. Listen to me. It's my problem. The problem. That keeps her inside all the time. Don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But when I absolutely have to go out, all I had to do was use a good luck charm. A good luck charm that your client gave you? I think I know what your client might have given you, actually. Is this your good luck charm? The stamp. This doesn't bring a look out on what would. I see. Good luck charm for you, I guess. Crap. Okay, I'm making progress here. This is good. Okay. What time? It is 6:25. The stamp isn't the real good luck charm. I don't think I know it yet. Bye-bye. Present. Go here for now and see if I can give anything to you. I love this game, man. I was worried that the Apollo Justice Trilogy wouldn't be as good as the Phoenix Wright, but this is just as good. Just as good. Three of you were a team once. Not the entire country doesn't already know this. I'm back. Just lost left in rehearsal. To you and Valiant Grammy's both. It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Talissa? I'm sure Valiant would say the same thing. Why, just like another murder I might mention. Dang you. Her eyes, I loved Talissa's eyes. To think they could read my mind was frightening. Yet there was a warmth in them, and I felt like an embrace. She's dead. Magnified Grammy has joined her. The only one of her power left now is Trucy. Mr. Zach? I do not know. I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. There's someone else. Someone else other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Talissa's power. Huh. How do I know? My chances are slim. It would take me a miracle to learn the truth. Maybe one's already occurred. There's someone else with power. I know who. I have no clue who the other person is. Vera Misham? Not Apollo. Not Kristoff. Is it Valiant? Who is the other person with that power? It's Trucy. Then who else? No, it's Celeste. I'm stupid. I got it. I'm good. It's only 3. I'm close. Bye-bye. I need this right now. Oh, I suck at this game. Oh, we're good. Oh, cool. I'm stupid, never mind. Colin Murray Boyles. There we go, it's this one. Dylan Harper. There we go. Can't look someone on YouTube. I can figure it out. I know I can. So it's not Trucy. It's not. Is it Vera somehow? I don't even know. Okay. Take that. This game is really good. I see this thing. Pistol. Boom. Chuba Garamy's performances were very, very popular. So popular, they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame. You're not merely the latest craze. You were an age, a golden age. It's all here on the stamp. This Alyssa, yes? Tracy's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know. Part of this memory is still locked up. There's one thing your family could address. What's that? They just say how Chuba was a word unto itself. If a leader Magnifier was so inclined, he could hide anything he wished of ease. Mr. Wright, then he would have hid a crime, making him an accomplice. On a great foundation for blackmail. Brown's got a point. If one of the Troop A members died in an accident, Magnifier covered it up. His innocence would come into question. Found the right address, Mr. Wright. I'm so close. Ask me something. About how Alyssa's death could affect Zack and Val's relationship with Magnifier. In your eyes, you still have something to say. How can you possibly prove one will already have? I'll prove why Alyssa's. Finishing out with crazy. This one. It wasn't a question of who shot Alyssa. Alyssa herself was the problem. What? Do you mean? She was Zack Grammy's wife, Tracy's mother, and Magnifier Grammy's only daughter. There was a terrible accident, and the two of you killed Dementia's only daughter. If that wasn't the key to Magnifier's power over you, I don't know what it was. It was an accident. There we go. Got him. I'm not successful. There's no proof, none at all. But Alyssa went missing, and you're brought to blackmail both the disciples. It doesn't take a genius to put one of them together. Ours was a complex family. You mean Chuba Grammy? The master, Magnifier Grammy, his only daughter, his two disciples. That doesn't like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it? Do not be tempted to multiply the fancy. Yes, it was an accident. That is all it was, an accident. Zack and Val's tour de force. The guns blaze, the bullets fly, straight toward that beautiful body on stage. Then crash, the thing pout, into everything rehearsed. Now that is magic. It happened one day when we were practicing. Same trick with a new twist. And tragedy. Guess for whose bullet told us alive. We shall never know the answer. The all had disappeared from our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Tracy lost her mother, Magnify his daughter. Now let the blackmail, I'll take it. It is all part and parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtain falls. Why did Magnifier Grammy try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died. All I can say is it was a critical time for Chuba Grammy, passing of the torch from Magnify to Zack and Valen. We all sacrificed so that it might be a success. Alyssa's death was the greatest sacrifice of all, yet, even when life was extinguished, her presence was not. What do you mean? In time, we mistook from Zack, now we can no longer oppose Magnify's wishes. Magnify forced us to perform his art for his benefit. If I can understand. But do you not find cowardice in his actions? Huh? To decide to hide the truth of what things were dark behind that teens and Chuba Grammy, that's for sure. The truth, you know, she was not told, naturally. She would want to know that their father might have taken the mother's life. True, I had not thought of that accident for a very long time. I thought of the irritable memories, but this has helped a lot. Not if I Magnify's lair, I was such to think. True. Oh. After that accident, there was one who came sniffling, quite persistently. A reporter. He called himself a newsman at the time. Often I spied him lurking about the dressing room doing his research. Would you happen to remember his name? What was his name? Sorry, I've forgotten. But in the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zack. I like him not. I see. His name, I never recall, but it's his scent, the cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which is far too often. I see. Thanks for help. It does no good to interfere with the past, Richard, right? You don't uncover answers, only wounds. I'm sorry. Done. I begun to notice a dark curtain hanging over Chuba Grammy. I began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Tracy from that darkness. The reporter you mentioned, the newsman I never learned who he was at the time. So I've got a pretty good idea who it is now. That smile, and the sickly smell, sweet smell mint. The last lost since they're connecting Zack Grammy to this world. Sooner or later, I'd have to track him down. So, was he the killer? Or what? So I completed the 10 center. No, I've unlocked something unpresent. I've unlocked Drew Studio. And I've unlocked both of them! Whoa! Let's go both of these right now. Present day, Drew Studio. Hey? Well, what do we have here? Remember me? Of course I remember you. Journal 56 returning bar. End quote. Can I ask what you're doing here? Mr. Marshall was poisoned and his daughters... Oh, yes, I know. Oh, how I know? Yes. It's caused you no one agrees, to be honest. Journalists wish to see track down case just a little quicker, end quote. Were you on the show this case the whole time? Zack Emery was a good friend. Zack does some effect back at the Forceful Club. What a character. What a man. A little. No. A lot. No. Extremely rough around the edges. Do you think I could ask you for questions? Oh, you serious? I mean, we just interview. Not interviewee. Journalists ask questions, not the way around, end quote. Fine. Shoot. I don't care. People have been asking you all sorts of things lately. It was tragic what happened to Dream Mission and his daughter. Forgery is a serious crime, and they paid the price. You know what really does them in, though, don't you? Yes, a forged diary page. The night I interviewed him, I found out something about Mr. Mission I hadn't known. What's that? You know, he always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years. Walls have ears, potatoes have eyes. End quote. Being watched. You mean he felt guilty? No, I'm not talking about feelings here. You know, I felt watched, too. The whole time on the case, no less. Journalist gets a tingling sensation on the back and neck. Freaks out, end quote. Because you felt guilty? Why would I feel guilty? You felt like you were being watched, I wonder what it all means. Dream Mission felt like he was being watched. And you along with him. You sure it wasn't just nerves? Nerves? No, it's something so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Journalist sure he is being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Remy got rubbed out after 7 years? I guess so. Then, for 7 years he talks to no one, not a soul. Then, just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made. And then, he dies. Trying to put the pieces together, are we? And you're being watched this whole time? Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too. Me. That's exactly that case, actually. You mean the shooting of Magnify Grammarly? No, before that. It's not widely known. You mean the accident? During the quick draw shooting practice? My, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, woman, little puppy. All for me. I was younger then, and my days and nights spent my fresher mint than they do now. Valiant Grammarly did I mention one particularly nosy reporter. In fact, I was on close speaking terms with Magnify Grammarly at the time. I knew his daughter too, of course. That Delissa, was it? Really? Then Delissa disappeared. Quite suddenly at that. Magnify wouldn't say, what about it? Yeah, my evil habit got the better of me. Journalist cuts to send a scoop goes on feeding frenzy. End quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Delissa's husband, see? Zach Grammarly. Something strange that was in the air over that tribute Grammy in those days. The whole screwy mentors controlling disciples scene started by then, I'm guessing. Delissa, she was part of it all, right? Come on, you can't tell me off the record. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he punched me once or twice, or 5 times, but every time he came to see me as his confidant. He's been waiting the whole time, 7 years, eh? Waiting. For his big comeback, of course. A big revival of the Magnify Miracle. Of course it was all a dream. What's this? Performance rights. Now I know what's in that thing, though. In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. He used to say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zach and Valiant. So Valiant waited until Zach died, legally at least. Time finally comes, and Valiant's like a kid on Christmas morning. He's getting ready for a show that Sunshine Coliseum, you know? That document sees a legal light of day. It's gonna put a big damper on the big show. He's a sorry one, that Valiant Grammy lost out to his partner at work, and in love too. Love. The same old story, really. 2 disciples and their mentor's only daughter. But has 3 sides and all of them pointy. A love triangle. That is pretty classic. When you're performing, that's your world. It's like family. One of an entire high school book for drama, and she can backstabbing. In the middle of all this, Delissa is Trucy, and then she dies. Need to find out more about the Delissa. Do you know this person? Do I know that person? Of course. I was friends with Zach, after all. He hit me 3 times. 5 times, actually. But still, I'll never forget his wife. Delissa Grammarly. Magnify Grammarly's only daughter. Do you think you can tell me more about her? Well, why the heck not? There we go. I'm cooking right now. So Delissa married Zach and Trucy, see? It was her second marriage, actually. I mean, she was divorced. I hadn't heard this one before. Not quite. Her late husband was a porn before, too. Apparently, he died during some gig. Tragic, really. They only been married for 1 year. I didn't know. Oh, but she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo around, you know? I've known Trucy since she was a little thing, too. She got the deal, really. She got you from family, after all. What do you mean? Just reminiscing, you know? Delissa has another child besides Trucy, end quote. 2 kids? What? But Trucy said she was the only child. Ah, yes, this one she had of her previous husband. Her first husband, who died during performance? Yep, that themselves a kid. Another orphan now. That's another one that slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now. Delissa had another child. Do you think I could borrow that photo? Sure. I can be generous on occasion, you know. Delissa's portrait added to the record. I don't need to lock it anymore. Better return it to Trucy before I forget. Frequent events all get tangled together and get bigger and bigger. Don't you think? I was too busy wondering about that figure to listen to what you were saying. Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think. Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find this from next. Next, you say. I'm not the one who will close the curtain on this little play. Apparently, that's not my role anymore. So Paula Justice's role is that. Magnify. I was just wondering what Magnify would think of all this. What do you mean? Have you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power. You mean, how I can't lie to Trucy? It was the same with Magnify. With his daughter, Delissa. It's a strange thing. You think it's some Grammy Eugene? Magnify told me once back when Zach married Delissa. He said Zach had good eyes. But not like good luck Grammy's eyes, not that good. I wonder if Zach ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Grammy secret was? Maybe nobody knows. Zack's gone. Zack Gremory. Here we go. The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a warp in the Gremory fabric and grew, swallowing everything, wrapping itself around the Gremory's power. Oh, this is so good. A power which passed from Magpie Gremory to Calista to the next generation, and I will once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. Present day, Sunshine Coliseum. Oh, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valent. 7 years has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I've nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. Then I realized, I need to hear from you. I've walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnified Saboteur? Don't be deceived. Valent's skill is the real deal. I did not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who showed me on the way. Zack Gremory. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zack Gremory murdered our mentor and sought to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember it as if it were only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. While he vanished, the suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zack vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They covered the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vowed villain distraction. Here must I stand smiling at them all. One of my, if not a player, in some fiendish farce. When I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened. Magpie's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. 2 locks. You'll be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. No, I didn't mean to do that, bruh. I meant to do the Psycho Lock thing. Magatama. Here we go. Here we go, Magatama. Magnifies death. Now I'm getting this answer too. I told you well, you get nothing from me. I'm as far as fair as you are now. I have to know what happened. I've endured. Here we go. I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles, not as long as I have this. And what might that be? I see it bears the Gremory seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner, but I didn't imagine you'd be planning to come back quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance prize to Magnify's miracles. What? Zack Gremory, he wrote this? What? He has passed everything to his daughter? Trucy Nigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous. Zack is gone. Vanished into the void. This is a genuine article. Zack was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. What? Somehow I knew that was the one. There's one down. Why? Why does fate totally me so? Why must my life be lived in thralls to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. But he shot Magnify. Yes. It was Zack. It was. And then he left. And my career as a magician fell into darkness. Do you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zack Gremory shot Magnify. Was that why you testified? Yes. My way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valent. Why do you need to wait to prove your case? Who really killed Magnify Gremory? I don't know. I honestly don't know who it even was, bruh. We don't have that yet. Let's get this one done. It's the only past one I haven't done yet. The client. No, I'm stupid! What is this stupid electron, bruh? This is what they gave you, wasn't it? Oh, the same bottles over there on your desk. The good electron, right? I heard once. Cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil. This is a magic bottle. Has the power. Oh, of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting on that one. I'm gonna give that bottle, actually. This morning I actually did this job. Was this the client? Has to be Alyssa. This man is a friend of mine, no? His name is Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually. I promised. I promised not to tell. Knew it was him because of the yellow envelope. I'm sorry. I can't talk about the client. I promise. And if I break your promise, the spell won't work. I don't need to name him. I got my answers. You're pretty confident in its charm, then. I think they might be the devil. Huh? Or maybe an angel. What do you mean? I saw it. Or I think I saw it. When they gave me this. I saw the devil's face. Are you saying that the client faces look like the devil's? No. The client was gentle with a gentle smile. So where did you see his devil then? It was so quick. I don't remember well. But that's all I knew. That person wasn't like other people. That's why I believe my good luck charm. I'm not sure what this devil I was. But it's clearly clear Stop Gavin as a charmed. Well, I think that's all. I believe it. What makes you think that? Your eyes. They're sad. Very sad. I found my smile next time I come. Promise. I wish you smiled then too, Vera. Oh. Okay. Take care. Thinking back on my first encounter with the young forger, I witnessed something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. So Christoph Gavin was the client 7 years ago for the forged evidence. He was trying to get me cooked. Interesting. He was always evil. Christoph Gavin was. All I need now are the present day ones. Here we go. There we go. Alright, look this up. I know what this is. Apollo Justice. How was he the answer? This This boy? Damn it, I forget. Something weird. Wait a minute. I think I get it. Is Apollo the kid from the first marriage? An attorney. Attorney. I noticed him when I went to visit friend's offices. So, what do we need to make of this, oh great attorney? You can show me these pictures of strange boys all you like, but you can say at least something like, I'm this boy, I could use a laugh. Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Alyssa, actually, it's more with the ring. Oh, ring. Perhaps this will refresh your memory. I just have enough evidence. It is the picture. There's the bracelet. Actually, I know something. You're married to Alyssa was her second. How did you know this? Her first husband. He died after wed, yes? She was a performer. They met when he joined us Grammys as a guest in our show. After Alyssa wed him, she left the troupe for a while. You say she had a child then? I have a photograph of her here. This makes complete sense. I couldn't help but notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. This makes complete sense. Those bracelets stand out. They are Grammy family heirloom. This boy wears a bracelet just like the ones in the picture. What? So, that's why. Why what, Mr. Zack? Took this photograph of Alyssa before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. I bet I know where that other one went. She gave it to this boy, her son. That's why Phoenix Wright called on Apollo Justice for the first case. Everything got revealed in due time. There we go. The strange power. I still don't know where it comes. Yet the fact is that it passed down the Grammy's line. It runs in the veins. What? Is it? I asked her. Alyssa once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension and others. Tension. She would face a person that became tense, even slightly, and she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her, so she could see it. Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She wouldn't realize that she was consciously detecting the tension. About the use of particular objects, or in her case, objects. Objects. Wait, were they something she wore? Yes. Her bracelet. I admit the first time I saw one of those, I felt there was more to it than this fashion. What kind of power could a bracelet have? I've made a decision. I'll tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Well, I hardly need you to tell me this point, but those two are brother and sister, yes. And the brother too has this power of theirs. So Phoenix knew all along, but never told him. The truth, he has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Yes, you're right. Tonight, after our game is done, I'll return to leper hiding. I will not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell you the two of them when the time is right. I'm in your debt. Once again. You're kidding. Well, I want to know how all this got to be so messed up. Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth. So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. This is how they can shrink the exact size of their wearer's wrist. And this has something to do with the power? What have I told you? The Grammy power reacts to tension in others. When the Grammy sense tension, they too become tense. And this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. So minute they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscles. Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. With a bracelet on, one can sense these contradictions. Because bracelet is always the perfect fit. So when the person that they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tight on the wrist. Precisely. That alone is really mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works in the mirror. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it will stop if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. Paint a switch of the face and the meaning of lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd full when it may get distracted. So basically what you're saying is, the Grammys can see really well. For them, seeing is more than believing, it is knowing. Bet. It's difficult to maintain social focus for any enough time. What if someone can tell you when to focus, or something? Precisely. But wait, Trucy doesn't have any bracelets. You were talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary, she probably does without thinking. Now Trucy herself has realized this. That is all I know of things Grammy. Thank you, Mr. Zack. If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it. 2 letters sent. This was Magnify's test. A test. In his last years, Magnify Grammy worked us to the bone. No, to the pain. But that night, I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer. Take this. I give my art to you, Zack. What? Yes, thanks for playing along my show. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand. How can I shoot you? You're my mentor. Bah. I thought you might say that. If I wasn't talking about shooting anything, what would you have done then? And of course, I would have given Valen a chance. And if I had shot you in the forehead instead, it would be over. If you or Valen would shoot me in the head, then the darkness would go out with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Ah, you're just ending too, because you no cause for regret. So Valen is the one that killed him. Confirmed. That's confirmed Valen did it. And I'm sorry. I've done much that was wrong in my day. seems to me that Magnify wanted you to be a successor all along. That's why time he gave you was earlier than Valence. Perhaps, but it's not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valen up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the poor man's rights go to him. Ah, and now here I am, and his dream is ended. It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion is a fickle thing, you know. What? You don't mean to tell me they put the blame on Armetra's death on him? The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Valen had helped you pull it off. That's madness. Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Is it odd that sorting out my life to prove it so complicated? Even though I'm dead? Boom. That night, Zack Remy was killed. He died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with secret past. We left one thing behind before we parted. This. His confession. To use as I saw fit. Of course, he'd killed no one. This was his way of tying up with his old partner, Valen Grammy. So his confession, add to the record. There we go. We have 2 more to go. I guess Christoph Gavin's is probably last, right? At the end? Let's do call scene for now. Christoph Gavin. Take that. Magnifies death. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. So Valen is the one that killed him. I know this for sure. Got that. This is the best investigation section I've ever had in this game before. In this franchise. Because there's so much lore getting revealed. What I do love about Ace Attorney is that every single important detail gets addressed. They don't leave a single cliffhanger. Everything, at least in the final case, right? Always gets solved. Peace. I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zack Grammy, you wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession in which he admits to killing a Magnify Grammy. See? All according to your plan. I'm a magician by trade. Deception is my last work. I fool the audience. Give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I'm the audience, believing in the deceptions I brought upon myself. Zack wrote this right in front of me. As I explained the situation to him. Alaka. Alakazoo OMG. Yeah, I saw him. I'm not successful. Did you know that this confession is nothing but lies? Yes, in my opinion, the Zach Grammy killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. Truth even tricks his kill. But if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. That will be the logical conclusion, yes. To advance to protect me, his partner. Starting tale, it's true. Did you shoot Magnify Grammy in the forehead? If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run the police, perchance? Usual, there's not enough for me now. It's true, after all. I have little talent. Need my mentor Magnify's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me. I knew it. So Violent Grammy did kill the Great Magnify. So sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who saw my mentor. What? If this wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple? Such as? I don't know. Knack and Talent Grammy, maybe? There were fancies couldn't be far from the truth. Only Zach and Valent see the threatening letters. But there was another. One person that could fire the pistol at night. I don't suppose you figured it out by now. If it wasn't Zach or Valent that shot Magnify, then it had to be the only person at the scene, which means... Wait. You don't mean... Yes. The Great Magnify Grammy is himself. Suicide. Magnify Grammy commits suicide. You found it hard to believe? To be honest, I'd even imagined it was a possibility. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. But when I turned and made to leave the room, the old man caught up to me. So he spoke of Magnify Grammy. Yes. And this is why I knew what he had done. Magnify transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner Zach Grammy, not me. I see. I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was, in a way, more serious than another murder. What? Your crime? Is Violent Grammy confessing to something to me? What could be more serious than murder? You see, I knew that 2 letters of intent. There were no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magpie's plan. You wanted to die by one of your hands? But those I expected had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. The demon. Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnify. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnify's hospital room. Which was? IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zach did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then, I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But you didn't shoot him. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came, but then Magnify called him back. I'm sorry, Valent. I'm giving my magic to Zach, not you. You still like the joy he has. Please, help him if you can. This is interesting. I left the room, and then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me. That's when I heard that fateful gunshot. Magnify Grammy killing himself. Then the demon woke anew within me. Zach killed him. He was the one. Frame him. The magic will be yours. I altered the scene of the suicide. Took the pistol in his hand, wiped off the prints, and I used the syringe to add the IV liquid I brought. Okay, so I get it. This makes perfect sense. So the things happened pretty much as planned. And if I died, you framed Zach for his murder. As planned, indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know how to believe, but... Yes? Glad I heard from you, Mr. Valent. Thank you. It was I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything could I make my decision. You're going to turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but also my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. Some of my life was ruined by a dead man. But I found I was wrong. Because Zach Grammy is alive. Well, not anymore. And now, it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Her. The line races in the mouth, flaps on. My apologies, forget this matter. I was okay thinking about that too, because it says, the only one who's deceased, it says Magnify Grammy, Shady Smith. He's dead though, right? That's just the Shady Smith persona. And then, Delissa still says she's alive, so that'd be crazy if she was alive still. I can only hope that the day will come when I can meet my partner, Zach Grammy. Then, I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had the chance to talk. Thank you. Only Kristoff, Zach Grammy, Shady Smith, whichever name you prefer. He's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver, and this impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I had to do to push back the darkness for good, and it would involve paying that man a visit. I get it. So the order of events, canonically, is different than what I have to do to get all the answers. That is so incredible. This investigation is the best one in the series. The way it all plays out, the amount of the way that gets dropped, the amount of progression, so good. Sorry, sir. Prisoner Kristoff Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well, could you go find out? Ah, certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard, but there's something I need to see. That yellow envelope. There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is Drew Misham. I was right. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the crime scene. This is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, and there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here it goes. Let's see if this hydroquinine spray finds anything. Got it. This was Drew Misham's messenger of death. It was a stamp all right, no mistaking it. His last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin, so that he killed 2 people. The interview request came, like you said it would, and looking into the case. I swore my life I won't tell them about you, so please release this failure from my daughter. I'll write later a report. Drew Misham. What did Christoph do to her? Letter from Mr. Medical Record. Finally, decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail? Gavin, I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, there's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, there's not much I care to discuss. Barry Misham hasn't received a verdict yet. Can you follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of atroclinium poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Oh, I forgot Barry Misham. I forgot she was poisoned. I totally forgot about that. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it. Many thanks. What's that? Why is it zooming into him? Why is it zooming into bro? What is in his shirt or whatever, bro? Why? Okay, what's this? Phoenix Wright. You've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues have gathered over 7 long years. Now it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapters, the final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Alright, there we go. That was literally cinema. That was like masterful. Mason system complete. Trial day 2. Trial day 2. Let's do this thing. Let's finish this case. Welcome to court. 7 years, all leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide. Is the defendant, Barry Misham, innocent or guilty? The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? Something inside me. Rising, surfacing. Something important. Lost long ago. It's close now. So close. October 9th, 10 a.m. to quote number 3. Court is not touchable the trial of Barry Misham. Judge is ready, Your Honor. Court is ready to rock. Clavier. Okay, why is it that Christoph Gavin is such an L man, but Clavier Gavin is such a W man? Like, he's such a W, but he is such an L. Period. And 32 years old, 24 years old. Like, how is a younger brother so much more successful than you when you're 8 years older? You have an 8-year advantage, bro. 8-year advantage. And you still, like, are a loser. And he's like a flippin' rock star, bro. And a good prosecutor. And not in jail. And not a murderer. It's crazy. Like, you L-mans. He even looks better than you, boy. Like, how can you mess up when you're the older one? Christoph Gavin. Clavier Gavin. Ready to rock. Prosecutor Gavin, how's the defendant Barry Misham's condition? Acute atroclinium poisoning, according to her physician. She could die at any time. Thus, her absence from the courtroom today. What? They can't put her on trial without her being here. It is unusual. They should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them. That's being a little harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer, so they risk having no one to try. The trial without a verdict can only cause grief. The records of the case and experience tells this. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on. Right. If Barry dies, the trial will be cancelled. I'm not going to let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. gonna get her innocent verdict while there's still time. Very well. The opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecution's case is unchanged for recent events. Why did Vera Mitchum succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done.
Objection!
Boy. But Vera was a poison of atropine, the exact same poison that took her father's life. What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have access to the poison. This is the best case I've ever played in Ace Attorney so far. Ever. Perfect runtime, perfect everything, bro. Amazing investigation sequences. Incredible trials. The Mason system was probably my favorite Ace Attorney gameplay ever. This final trial is going to be peak, I can tell. Significance is rather hard to come by. That is true. In other words, I see no need for further discussions. We could have our verdict yesterday. What, Mr. Justice? If you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone a verdict. What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. Defense holds that Vera Mitchum is the victim, not the killer. If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court giving a testimony before us. Crazy. How do you propose the killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was. The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove this claim to this court. Tell us how Vera Mitchum was poisoned. I've got two things to prove here. Who did it, and how. Which hit first? Who? Just who poisoned Vera Mitchum? I have a name for you. Just a moment, my forehead. You are aware this is an accusation you're making? I think a risk is in order, this much to be precise. I understand. No problem. No, I'm doing this time. Let's hear it. Who poisoned Vera Mitchum? Christoph Gavin. What's this? Christoph Gavin.
Objection!
What's your game? Bro? There's no way you can do something like that. Clavier, if only you knew the bombs I'm about to drop on your head. You'll see. You should know that better than anyone else. Indeed. He's behind bars. I know. However, that doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did. What? Christoph Gavin had the opportunity to poison Vera Mitchum. Apparently, the defense had something in mind. Let's see what it is. How did Christoph Gavin, currently in solitary confinement, poison her?
Take that!
From what I hear, ectoquinine takes a while before it acts on the body. Yes, slow acting it's called. Also from what I hear, but penalties hurt more later than... Let's find out.
Take that!
Crap. Christoph Gavin. How did he poison her? Wait, the yellow envelope, duh. No, the red envelope.
Take that!
No way, bro! This might be my favorite case of all time. How did Christoph Gavin, chilling solitary confinement, poison her? I have the answer here. I just don't know what it is. It's not the stamp. It's not the yellow envelope.
Take that!
Red envelope? Man. Wait, if it's guilty while she's not even here, then it's going to point out to no one in the chair. She's not even here. Hopefully it survives. What time is it? 3? Yeah, I could do this. How did Christoph Gavin poison her?
Take that!
I don't know what the answer is, bruh. I'll look it up. how do I do this?
Take that!
What's this? That, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever done that a hand. Is that nail polish? It's colorless. Oh, feeling the matter? No, nothing at all. So the killer who poisoned this bottle made her drink it. It's possible you haven't told us this is nail polish. Nail polish. It's like paint for nails. No any woman with red nails? Oh, my wife has red nails. I see. So she's been painting them all the time. Let's call yesterday's trial. Everyone Vera was testifying in the court? Who was that back in session? Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails thin off. Never Vera became nervous. She had a habit of biting her nails. Her nails. Oh, Prosecutor Gavin? When the prosecution had Vera examined, they check her nails? 1 second. Bailiff, have them check the defense nails at once. Because I've got enough to poison that bottle the day of the poisoning, Your Honor. The moment Vera first held that bottle in her hand, her fate was sealed. But wait, this good assistant by Christoph Gavin giving her that bottle was only conjecture. It's inconceivable. Prosecutor Gavin doesn't think so. That face tells you one thing. Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it conceivable at all. Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel there's a clear and pressing need, then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness. Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. I'm trying to ask even myself. Okay. The defense's wish is granted. The President Christoph Gavin take the stand. Bailiff, begin proceedings to call special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison. Oh, Your Honor. How nice to see you again. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? What a pleasure of your company. Not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never. I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin. Oh, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself. What I feel like somehow I'm still my boss. Just for lip, Paula. You can do it. Does this bottle look familiar? Maybe you don't need nail polish. Well, I guess I'll use it myself. As is the late defendant, I hear. He's not dead yet. And? Was there something concerning the bottle you wish to ask me about? I meant our respect for her taste in nail polish. Her taste indeed. This nail polish was how Mr. Mission was poisoned. After quinine. Was it? You're well informed about this case, Mr. Gavin. Even solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Well, Claver? Maybe you can explain this? You're being accused again. By him. Again. Ah. And? You agree with his accusation notes, do you? Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please. I'd be delighted. The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You are suspected of poisoning the defendant, Vera Mission. I think you did it. Owning the same nail polish is not a murder or make. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How can I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. The prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Clearly, you aren't going to suicide. I was responsible for poisoning her father, too. Maybe. Well, I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely. Naturally, for one, I don't even know the Missions. Isn't that so, Mr. Justice? Very well, Mr. Justice, beginning cross-examination. I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, Mike's boss. But I know he poisoned the Missions. The question is when could he have done it? I know that he's met them before. This will all come up, I'm sure of it. Oh, I got the bracelet.
Hold it!
Tell me, is this nail polish expensive? Iridonia is the nail polish of the highest order. Not only is it fabulously expensive, but it's made in extremely limited quantities. And you and Vera just happen to both use it. There can't be a coincidence.
Objection!
I'm guessing it's not a coincidence. Huh? It's simple. Iridonia is the best nail polish one can buy, correct? Then if one wants the best nail polish, one will buy it. That makes sense. Well, it's a bit like my feelings toward my brand name Gabble here. Am I so far mad? Well done showing off our fine taste. Please, consider your tasteful testimony.
Hold it!
Can't you still make contact with the outside world in solitary?
Objection!
Also, is Captain Thomas on the outside? Is this the latest accusation? I'm allowed a certain modicum of letter writing.
Objection!
But the contents of those letters are closely checked. It would be extremely difficult to send a hit request. Possibly Gavin's on the warpath, isn't he? Yeah. You think so too, Susie? I don't know why. He must be nervous with his big brother watching. Maybe that's a weakness I can turn to my advantage.
Hold it!
The defendant is not dead yet. There are no known cases of someone surviving after quinine poisoning. She know a lot about quinine. Know a lot about a lot of things, which is why I suggest you pick up pace, or else to be short one defendant for what she's worth. Don't feel framed for speaking ill of the ill. My apologies. Shall I continue?
Hold it!
There had no reason to want to commit suicide. And also, who would commit suicide by doing their nails?
Objection!
The answer is quite simple, basically. Allow me to explain. Beginning with, why did she do it? The answer is quite simple. She couldn't live with her own guilt. Next, why did she use nail poison to poison herself? This, too, is simple. So she could die doing something that she liked. Something that she liked. When she saw that child wasn't going away, she knew she would die. It's not easy to bring a poison to a courtroom. Must I explain further? It's good enough, crystal clear.
Hold it!
Both Vera and Mr. Mission were poisoned with quinine. That really can't be a coincidence.
Objection!
This is definitely everything. The defense is repeating social statements based on conjecture. The prosecution requests concrete, unambiguous proof of the witness's crime. Objection sustained. The defense will please present concrete proof. The prosecutor Gavin seems strange to you? It's like it's all grown up. I think that's how prosecutors are supposed to be, actually. So we're acting different than usual. I bet it's not due with his brother Christoph being in the room. Let's go. Apollo Justice. So he's good, he's good, he's good. Not good. Here we go. Has to do with his eyes.
Gotcha!
Crap. Proceed. I can do this. What is it? I don't know what it is, bruh. I'm gonna look this up, I can't figure it out. This is tough stuff. Got him.
Gotcha!
Got him. It was you who killed Jumisham. bluff or if you mentioned Mr. Right. Oh, really? But you see, I saw it. Right when you said her father, too. Your hand tensed unnaturally, and a little devil appeared to give me the news. And let's assume for the sake of argument that you saw me being tense. What does that mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty? And tell me, was your mission find nail polish too? Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get someone's mouth. Oh. Then I must be very talented indeed. You see, Dream Mission was killed on October 6th. We all was already in my solitary confinement cell in central prison. That's not about it, I don't know what it is. But he found a way, all the same. And I found it too.
Take that!
Got him. I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Mission died, he was seen writing a letter. A Shakuni was found in the stamp, Mr. Gavin. So myself trying to... Got him. So sad, Christoph Gavin. So sad. So sad. So sad. No. That's all, Your Honor. Order, order, order. The boy's on the back of that stamp. After Dream Mission was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell. Phoenix Wright. Daddy? That's when he found the stamp. You made Dream Mission write you a letter. That's how you killed him. What? My. You would send my poor brother to the point of uselessness. Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to do is recall witness Burke Russell's testimony. Christoph Gavin is good. But that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Mission sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp. End quote. He was looking for a stamp. Ergo, he had no intention of using this stamp. What are you getting at? What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was mere coincidence they used that night. That would seem to be the case. Or perhaps you mean to suggest I can somehow manipulate coincidence? I know that. He does have a point. How would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder. What? Really, Flavia? You should be seeing through these weak spine bloodline now. He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Mission would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin locked away in his cell. Well, it seems that the defense has run out things to say. You assume he had something to say in the first place. I believe the defense's bluff has been called. Defense's bluff? I'm not sure I agree with you there, Christoph Clavier. Honestly, I wanted to believe you. But the defense wasn't trying to get away with a bluff. You were Christoph. Well, what are you saying, Prosecutor Gavin? Air forehead. What was your accusation again? Huh? Oh, it was that this poison stamp killed your mission, yeah? To which my brother responded thusly. There was no way to know when mission would use the stamp. Yes, that's right, which is why it couldn't have been planned. Tell me, it needs to be planned. Why? Why couldn't it have just been a coincidence? The defense's case is simply that your mission died by a stamp, that's all. Coincidence. Christoph, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. That's not bluffing. What is it? What are you up to, Clavier? I could ask you the same question, Christoph. I challenge the defense with the few responsible. It's called efficiency. But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony. Very well. I shall take this claim head on then. This is... What? You accuse me of your mission's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you, what possible reason could I have to kill a painter? Follow, motive. He's talking about a motive. Indeed. It's hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter. Now here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was about I might lose. So what does it mean? It means it might be a weak spot. Maybe some evidence to prove a motive. Motive for murder. This is a vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement. I'd say it's about this vital. That's pretty vital. Don't do this no matter what. Oh, I'm ready to get him. Then, what reason did Christoph Gavin have to want to murder Dream Mission? I don't even know what it is, bruh. Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clear when you consider why the stamp came to Dream Mission Studio in the first place. And why was that? Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Dream Mission accepts his first job creating forged evidence. I've seen that before. Page of a diary, wasn't it? 95 Grammy's diary. Ah, when Attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes. This was the evidence he presented. It was lost. This evidence is a fake, yes. But did Mr. Wright request a forgery and be made? That was never proven. The defense attorney on the case Phoenix Wright, who, other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it. Why would they? This is the first page. And this is a second. Those were presented in court yesterday. This letter was sent to the Dream Mission by the client who requested the forgery. The enclosed stamp was none other than the poison commemorative stamp. Dream Mission drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old. 7 years old? The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery. To keep him from talking? But he made a mistake. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much. Oh, this case is so good. The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poison stamp was sealed within the glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years. Forehead. Do you understand what you're telling us? The one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp, and it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements together, the one who schemed to kill Dream Mission was none other than Phoenix Wright. No way. No way.
Objection!
No way. Sorry, but that's not how's it gonna go down. Oh, then how will it go down? The way I make it. Because I'm the main character in the story. I checked through the records on that case, and I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began. Oh boy. Here. What's this? Okay, so Tracy gave it to him. And one more thing. I'm sorry I have to film this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your press attorney only yesterday. Okay. Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. Didn't have time to request a forgery. The day before. Now here's the question. Just who was Shady Newmore's previous defense attorney? Christoph Gavin? No, this can't all be. But it is all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin. I didn't even consider that there was another. I forgot that detail. Past another new attorney who was the second attorney, and Christoph Gavin was the first. That makes complete sense to me. Oh, Christoph Gavin. Order, order, order. What is the meaning of this? Witness, I mean defendant, or former lawyer. Let me begin by denying this. Okay, it's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin. Impossible to prove if you can't. Attorneys are distributed with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly do you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim? That would be difficult. I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield. Forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence? What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? Let's claim it. Evidence. Evidence that shows this man Christoph Gavin requested that forgery 7 years ago. Xavier, just prove it. Clear up these doubts now, or I swear, I'm off this case. I'm off this case. You must have thought of some evidence, Apollo. Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull out that darkness out of him, and the proof is the only way I can. What proves Christoph Gavin links to Dream Mission? Well, Mr. Justice, you claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Dream Mission 7 years ago. Prove it. It can be proven. Simply ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence does not. Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice? I am. Then, I say we give him the benefit of the doubt. Very well. But if you're wrong about this, you prepare for penalty. Christoph Gavin, Your Honor, you do the defense an injustice. Boy, you are a witness. You cannot say objection. Well, you can, but it won't have any meaning. This justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Does the penalty not match his passion? You have the power? How do you have the power, Christoph? You are literally... No words, honestly. No words. He's going along with it. Oh my gosh. No words, honestly. Judge, you let anyone cloud your judgment. All I have to do is prove any kind of link. Something that ties Christoph Gavin and Dream Mission. And I have something that clearly does the job. Very well, Mr. Justice. Present your evidence. Show us the link between our witness and Dream Mission. The link between Christoph Gavin and Dream Mission. Yellow envelope. This evidence proves there's a link. How about you let me show it to the court first, Gavin? That scout paper? I'm afraid I can't let you submit that. Why not? And why are your glasses down? Is there some problem? There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't. Hey, that's Daddy's handwriting. I'm trying to forge evidence myself. Mr. Wright's handwriting? What is the meaning of this? Ah, I see now. Yes, of course. What do you mean, of course? I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to myself. Except I wasn't there. Seems right. When I returned, I saw he had something in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail. Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell? No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habits. Well, if it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. The handwriting is terrible. This is not a forged piece of evidence. It was in his cell. This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter. A reproduction? When Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell, he brought him a small video camera. What? Well, that's right. It said that. Yes, yes. He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin, in the contents of your personal mail. You mad? Regardless, this mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video, a man of no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery. Oh, I can prove a medicine of that right now in the courtroom, and then that should be no problem. Prosecutor Gavin? You have the power, Clay, give it to me. Prosecutor Gavin? As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brothers are capable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please. No! Defense's claims denied. What? Only actual evidence is permitted in court of law. Please remove the defense's evidence from the record. Better luck next time, Justice. So, okay, I can't use that, though. I can't use that. Well, we're clearly taking a detour from our cross-examination, but the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point. Apollo, do something! I'm drinking, but without evidence, I don't have anything I can use on him. Very well, this ends the special witness cross-examination. Objection!
Objection!
Oh, Clavier! I thought Apollo would say it. The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why. Prosecutor Gavin? Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years, and I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's swing out the family closet, eh, Christoph? Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you regret. Spinning out of whose control? Mine? Or yours? Y'all, Clavier's main character right now because of music plans. Take a moment to consider everything you built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier. Apollo, do you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin. He's trying to manipulate him. It's not going to work. Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember. What's really important to you? You need me important. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried. In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you? Right. So this what? Presenting solid evidence? Not a request to be put the current cross-examination. Blah, blah, blah. I already read that, like, yesterday. Drew Misham was the witness in that trial. I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video several times. Didn't you find anything unnatural about it? Unnatural? Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright only just presented his evidence. And the next one you called Drew Misham. It was almost as if what? He knew it was forged. Funny, it didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if, from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence. Ah, correct. I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright could eventually come up with that for the diary page. So do this, Clavier. Christoph Gavin, it's so funny. It's so funny. Now you have zero, what's the word? Zero clout right now. You have zero influence. Like, boy, you can say your stuff, and I'll hear you, but I will not remember it. You know what I'm saying? I knew that because you told me. Christoph. What? Christoph told him. It was the night before the trial. Clavier. Christoph, I'm seeing you at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial. Oh, I won't be appearing in the trial, actually. Huh? Why not? I won't be facing off with you on your first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I brought information. Information? The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. So let me give him the benefit of your respect. Listen, I want you to call in a special witness. Then... Interesting. I wondered about it at the time. How did Christoph know so much? Prosecutor Gavin. Christoph, we were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserve that much. Let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all your research on the case. The victim's belongings. So Christoph cheated, which would have included Max diary, wouldn't it? The crazy way that Phoenix Wright would have won that case still, with all that, if it wasn't for that forged evidence. Mr. Gavin, my, Clavier, you disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest. You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. Can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what's going on behind that trial. Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing. Apollo. Think we're finally gonna shine a light on the Black Valley thing, Tracy? Blah, blah. Did everything we could. I was enough. 7 years ago, the day before the trial. I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Emery. 2 cards. Oh, wait, so he lost to Christoph Gavin, and then... Okay, 1 card. Showdown time. Enough. You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go. To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I can tell, he dismissed me as a representation because I lost in the game poker. Can come to no other conclusion. If you want to know, man, you have to compete. Zach wasn't watching his points at the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Christoph Gavin. I couldn't believe it. Spring's right. A second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. He dismissed me. And what was that pitiful excuse for a man? He deserved to die for that error alone. Hold it. So the one that requested the forgery was... Oh, I'm not made into anything. My point is, these 2 men shamed me, and I cannot forgive that. Spring's right and Zach Emery both deserve what they got. So you asked Mr. Mission to forge that evidence, so you could win. But then, when you were dismissed as Zach Emery's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap. You found information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him. You're free to imagine what you will. My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly. Christoph Gavin is an evil man, and he didn't just start being this way, he's been there for years. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep. Prosecutor Gavin? Perfectly. You're mad, Christoph. Stop fooling yourself. What are you talking about, Xavier? Tell me, how did that trial end? Cancelled, when the defendant vanished. Oh, I get it. So, Christoph, you've been living in fear for 7 years. What? You were afraid the forgery would be revealed, and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved with the case for 7 years. This is how it applies to this case. You know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said every day for 7 years. But I felt it too. Journalists sure he's being watched. End quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Emery got right up as a... Yes, bro, it all makes sense. After coming into contact with me? Wait just a minute. Zach Emery was seen by the supporter? Was he alive after being gone 7 years? Finally, I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think you'd get yourself back. Zach Emery, gone missing for 7 years. Tracy's father. What's wrong, Apollo? Go get him. Right, leave it to me. Allow me to refresh the 4th memory. 6 months ago, Christoph Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler. I remember him quite well. Jay Smith, was it? Poisoned in a Chinese restaurant. Tragic. The details don't really matter right now. What matters is that traveler was Zach Emery. What is it, Apollo? Huh? Keep going. We'll talk about it later. You already know? Did she already know? Someone please explain this. Mr. Justice, can you explain this? It all started 7 years ago. The Great Magician magnified Grammy's death started it. Magnified Grammy's death, and his student Zach Grammy, this is the suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully will be famous beyond relief. Thinking that, Christoph Gavin did the unthinkable. It's forged evidence. Did you miss him? Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin? Precautions? Keep people from talking, of course. These 2 know so much. Leave them alive and there'll be nothing but trouble. That's when you plan your poisoning of the forgers. At your queening, applied to a commemorative stamp. But luck was on Mr. Bishop's side. The bomb didn't go off. Your daughter. She saved him by taking the stamp. I see. But that wasn't the only bomb set up. The Iriodoni nail polish, of course. You noticed something that when you noticed something when you questioned that forgery. When Vera Mission was nervous, she has a bad habit. A tendency to bite her nails. Ah, that nail polish. It was a good luck charm. That is wild. She almost kidnapped once. Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. That's crazy, bro. Christoph Gavin. That is wild. This case is crazy. It was his insurance. Insurance. As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. What if she had to go outside? She ran into trouble. She'd become nervous. the nail polish to do the rest. This time bomb sat there for 7 years, and then they went off almost simultaneously. Drew Misham died with the stamp. And then Vera Misham with the nail polish. If you're finished, may I return to my cell now? I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time. Mr. Gavin, have you heard a single thing we've said? Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction. What? Clavier, surely you understand. We're back to the evidence. The lacking evidence. Nothing proves the link between him and the actual queen that took Drew Misham's life.
Objection!
Do you not hear what I said at all? Either. What about the restaurant? You killed that Grammar to keep him from talking. So that's why I killed Zach Grammar. I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again if you like. The victim was a traveler by the name of Shitty Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew he was that particular fugitive.
Objection!
Okay, then why'd you kill him? I plead my right to remain silent. Oh boy. Ah, man. That's funny, man. That's funny. We don't know, but we know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but we know. They always be using the right to remain silent. Which is like, it's allowed. But it so proves it. Remember, this court did not convene to put me on trial. The defendant's name is Vera Misham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial's been finished for 6 months now. I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. This court occurs with a witness. Its defendant, Vera Misham, is on trial here. No, we were doing so well, Apollo. As long as there was no evidence to support the calculation against him, this court of inquiry cannot find Vera Misham innocent. Your Honor, Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting evidence. Who said you can talk? You don't get it, do you? Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Misham by her nails? What? It wasn't me, I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you. So you're trying to say I am her killer. Nice try. What? What? Oh, nice try. Evidence is everything. There's nothing more. I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion. Your Honor! Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for an opus attorney. I expect your partner, Phoenix Wright's determination as well. However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier? Unfortunately, yes, Kristoff, you're right. Okay, this, it says do not open until the time is right. I think this is when the time is right. That is, you would have been right until now. What? Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is the trial case for a new judicial system. That's right. I totally forgotten. The jury system. Jurists, you say? The current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. This new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law. Common citizens? Wisdom? Is this some kind of a joke? What could we possibly gain by doing this? Entrusting our judicial system to a mind this emotional mob of irrational mouth reapers? Oh, you want those people? Common citizens have something called common sense. Common sense is not restricted by the law. Nonsense. There's only room for two in this court. Me and law. Kristoff, no, your face is twitching. Why are you so mad? Are you okay? You're sweating. This is like a nervous habit if I've ever seen it. Keep the riffraff out. Out, I say. So sad. They're on the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera. How can you allow this? Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright. Breakdown? So sad, Kristoff! It's so sad! It's so sad! So, everything was leading to this. Of course, right. Oh, it's so sad! I got him. So sad, Kristoff. I won't accept. I can't accept. This is no court. Law. The law is everything. Law is absolute. You let ignorant swine fill your courts? So sad, Kristoff. So sad. 32-year-old grown man. I feel so sorry for you. Not! Kristoff, it's over. Clavier, the law is absolute? You can't be serious. What? Odd. I thought you spent your whole life looking for loopholes. The law is an absolute. It's sort of contradictions. The law is the end product of the many years' history, fruit of human knowledge. 1 second, y'all. Like a gem, polished through through trials and errors. It is this fruit we receive and pass on based on our time. And it is always changing, growing, nurturing. It is our task as human beings. Except for you, Kristoff. You aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore. I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe because I still haven't seen enough. But someday I'll know what law is, and I'll fight the change when I have to. Did I do it? I see no need to further prolong the trial. This began as a trial of Vera Mitchum, accused of murdering her father, the painter Drew Mitchum. However, several of the incidents were reviewed, and we have seemed to have reached a conclusion. Before this court declares the verdict, I await your decision. Jurors of the court. The death of Drew Mitchum, you found the defendant Vera Mitchum. How do you find the defendant Vera Mitchum? Innocent or guilty? I think she is obviously innocent in this case. So, like, that's obvious. She did not... She's innocent. I turn to you now to consider this matter. Oh no, I'm hacked. October 9th, 12:48 p.m. Juris's chambers. This ends the trial for this case. Only the verdict remains to be decided. Defendant Vera Mitchum is currently in home care. If a decision cannot be reached today, it may never be reached. The factors involved are simple. Did the defendant poison her father tonight? If so, she's guilty. Or was there another reason for Mr. Mitchum's death? Did another person poison him? If so, she's innocent. Panel has been provided for each of you to input your decisions. That's all. Please. Wait, yes, jurist number 6? There's something in the jurist's handbook here. Persons involved in the case may not be jurists. That's correct. I've looked into all your dossiers. None of you were involved in the development of the case. The development of the case, I see. Does that answer your question, It's time for your verdicts. Make your decision in the case against Vera Mitchum. For 7 years, the truth is to be heard. Judge wisely. Judge well. It's like, not guilty. Guilty. Why is the mirror here? Not guilty. Guilty. Select guilty. Not guilty. She didn't do it. It was all Kristoff. His master plan. And so a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2:14 p.m. The first verdict under the jury system. Innocent by unanimous decision. The record will show that when the verdict was announced, special witness Kristoff Gavin laughed. Laughed louder than any ever heard before, or since. A laugh that echoed in the halls of justice, lingering what seemed like hours. So sad, Kristoff. October 10th, 8:30 a.m., the morning after the trial. In an intensive care ward, a true miracle occurred. Vera Mitchum opened her eyes. I knew she'd survive. October 10th, 10:12 a.m., Hitfield Clinic. Vera, I'm so glad Don't cry, Apollo. I'm happy too. I'm proud. You did well, Apollo. I thought about, what if Vera... Hey now, you start crying too. I thought you had to see us like this. Vera. Thank you so much, Apollo. Thank you. No, I'm sorry. I should have pressed you like that. If I hadn't, you never would have been your nails. No, I was wrong. Staying locked in like that, clinging to my good luck charm. Vera. I opened my eyes and saw you. I finally understood. It's important to be part of the world. Seeing through your own eyes. W's. Get off what was pulling Vera back from life. I knew you pulled through, Vera. I mean, that's what Apollo was fighting for the whole time. Your future. Don't forget it. Here, let me thank you. No, really, it's okay. This is the best case I've ever played in Ace Attorney history, y'all. Best. It's me. Love it. Thanks. Is that me? You really kept your essence, Apollo? Well, I think so at least. That reminds me. Do you know where the other lawyer is? The other lawyer? Oh, you mean... Said he's not a lawyer anymore. It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. No, it's okay. Second videos? Mr. Wright finished watching them all? You know, I didn't remember that I was live. Huh? I was there 7 years ago, remember? I was the one who helped him vanish from the courtroom. You did what? How? I'm not telling. You promised me that day when you went away. Maybe not. We might not meet again for some time, Tracy. But know this: I'll be watching, and one day I shall return. W's. Oh, Tracy. In the end, he couldn't keep that promise, could he? It's okay. W's. But he can't. Oh, and I got you too. Even if your voice is kind of lots of times. Glad I made your list. What do you think of it? So when I can't play. Do you know, Apollo? I think he said he had to meet someone. I wonder. Maybe it's new mommy. Tiki. What is he? Yes, sir? I was wondering. Can you show him to me once more? Sir Hat, was it? Oh, we've not been united. Yes. Here we go. Do some impersonation, Mr. Hat. Objection! Ahem. Not enough. And I like Mr. Magic anyway, better. Anyway. What in the world? So your memory's returned. Mr. Wright. Was this all part of your plan too? I don't know what you're talking about. My lost memory, I was born as a Miwar. So you knew my true identity, did you not? That's why you chose me as one of your jurists. The Miwar. Jurist. I was low-key confused when I saw her thing, by her like face or whatever, but I didn't like call it out because I was confused. Oh, you think you into it too much. Besides, there was no guarantee that regaining your memory would make you happy. Of course it's a happy thing. For so long I thought I was alone. But now I know I have children. 2 children. I'm so proud of them. Oh, there's no way. Are you gonna tell them? They don't know? Nope. They don't know their mother. Oh, good stuff. When time is right. Until then, don't worry. I'll take care of them for you. They're very important for you. Little annoying times, but still. Y'all, the Miwar is slipping Thalissa Grammar. There is no way on God's green earth that's real. Because I'm the only one who knows how she really feels on the inside. Yo, that is crazy. Your bracelet. Yes. I've seen a lot of mysterious things the past 7 years. But your bracelets were the strangest of them all. There is zero way that the Miwar is Thalissa Grammar. I remember meeting him in Cafe Hugo now in Christoph Gavin's office. She is Thalissa Grammar. Then I met you. Two-faced sis and intertwined. And I was there when they crossed. I'll never forget that. Such a small thing, that bullet. Yet it told who I was away. Oh my gosh. 10 years ago, during a simple rehearsal. It was a miracle no one died. But I didn't survive that accident. That's why I left the troupe, my family. That is crazy. Wild. And that's pretty much the end of my story. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, so iconic. The greatest case in Eternia history. Number 1. This 3-hour marathon is complete. Okay, let's let you record the Steel Boy.
Objection!
Alright, I beat the game. Bye-bye.